Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dr. Quack podcast. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. I'm actually very pleased to announce this. I had over 5,000 views so far on this channel. I know I've been doing it a couple years and people have been watching, and I appreciate you, the listener, for viewing this. It's a great, honor on this side of the table over here that you guys have totally, been following me. I mean, I've been doing this now almost 3 years, and it's just, I come up with different stuff. I've had some highs, I've had some lows, but, it feels good to be able to broadcast my thoughts out to you, and it's always good to hear your opinions, and I appreciate everybody that's done that for me. But let me get to the next episode here. AFC, NFC championship games. Let me tell you, if you notice, I shaved, and earlier last week I made a bet, and I lost. Thank you, Tennessee Titans. I'm not mad at y'all. Believe me, y'all played your hearts out. I had them beating the Kansas City Chiefs. But I'm not mad at them. They played their hearts out. They had Patrick Mahomes over there, Tyreek Hill, State Farm, and Andy Reid. Not that I'm saying football is rigged here, because it is. We all know. It's okay. But, Kansas City Chiefs, they came out victorious, and they will play the 49ers, who dominated the Green Bay Packers. I love that game. I was thinking it was going to be a State Farm Super Bowl. At least now I have somebody to cheer for. Thank you, God. I don't like State Farm. That's just who I am. So screw you guys. But anyways, check that out. We got the Super Bowl here. 49ers defense versus Kansas City's offense. I mean, that is going to be just, high-flying action. You can't wait to see it. 2 weeks, it's getting ready to go down. I'm going to take the Niners. The Simpsons predicted the Niners. If you've seen the meme, I'm sure you have. It's probably been all over Facebook. Simpsons predicted the 49ers. So I got to go with the 49ers. Sorry, Andy Reid. I know you want your ring. My mama wants you to get your ring, but I don't think you're going to get your ring. I'm going with the defense because defense wins championships. Yeah. And you know what's great? Because I can't wait. The week after the Super Bowl starts the XFL. The XFL is going to be something worth watching. I'm telling you. I just feel it. I don't know very many other players that are playing, but I'm going with the Dallas Renegades. I don't know why. I love the logo. It's what you do. You don't know anybody? You pick a cool logo. And the Dallas Renegades, yeah, they look awesome. That just works with me, and I'm going to pick them as my team. Why? Because it seems cool. It works with me. That's what we do. But, in 2 weeks, it's going to be interesting to see who wins. I'm still taking the Niners. On to better things here. Raw recap. If y'all watched Monday Night Raw last night, you probably got a good laugh at some things. Especially if you're in the wrestling business, you'll know. I mean, ladder match. Let me just start there. How many botches can you have in one match? I think they got the record. I really do. I have never seen so many botches in a ladder match. And Rey Mysterio is a consummate professional. He really is. He does a great job. Andrade, he's starting new. He's been doing a little while, but, on the big stage of them all, WWE hasn't been there that long. Not to mention your Charlotte Flair's soon-to-be husband, or I could say, your wife, either way, because she runs that show, I'm sure. But they had so many botches in this match. Yes, Andrade came out on top. Totally okay with that. It should set up for a good Royal Rumble match here this Sunday. Overall, I'm going to be excited to watch the Rumble because there's so many things going on. By the way, new tag team champions last night. Buddy Murphy, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, 6-time individually with many different partners winning the tag team titles. I couldn't believe it. It's amazing. The Viking Raiders I thought would have went into the Rumble, but they just didn't. Of course, that was a nice challenge match. And, Buddy Murphy finally gets a, acceleration in his career. It's nice to see. I remember the first time I saw him NXT, and I was kind of like, this guy's got something, but are they going to use him properly? Well, I guess that question's been answered. He finally did. Good for him. AOP with him. It's another stable, we're going to have the Evolution, NWO, DX, and now these four, whatever they're calling themselves. I don't know. But I'm sure somebody can tell me in the comments. But those four are in there, and, it's interesting to see how they're going to play this out. Because the Rumble's coming up. Seth Rollins is proclaiming he's going to win the Rumble. Kevin Owens is proclaiming he's going to win the Rumble. Samoa Joe is proclaiming he's going to win the Rumble. But Brock Lesnar, number one in the Rumble, says he's going to throw 29 other men out and retain his title. Yes, folks, we're going to probably crown a new Universal Champion unless Brock does the unthinkable, which I'm hoping he does. I really am hoping he does. I want to see him and The Fiend go at it at Mania. That would be my best match to make. Now, there's going to be plenty of other ones you can make in there, but that would be must-see television. Everybody loves The Fiend. Everybody see how dominant he is, and everybody sees how dominant Brock Lesnar is. That would just be must-see television. And then I'm going to get to the other part of Raw. And I'm going to tell you, Raws have got to get a little better. I mean, there's pluses and minuses in this. I hope the pay-per-view lives up to the hype because I love the Rumble. The Rumble is one of my favorite pay-per-views. Rumble, Survivor Series, WrestleMania, and SummerSlam. The big four, the original four, always my favorites to watch. I hope it lives up to the hype. But then we got this situation. Of course, we have Lana and Bobby Lashley over here in a mixed tag match with Rusev and, forgot her name. Somebody will tell me in the comments, I'm sure. But, big tag match there. The lesbian storyline here. She interrupted Liv Morgan, excuse me. Yeah, there we go. See, it took me a minute. I'm sorry. Too many chair shots to the head. It does happen. But yeah, Liv Morgan, the lesbian storyline where she came in and decided to interrupt their wedding, and now they're having their big fight. Of course, Bobby wins. Bobby and Lana wins. They're not going to give the big blow off to this until probably WrestleMania. That's when you'll see it. I mean, for those that don't know, Rusev and Lana are married in real life. Believe that. This is just a storyline because Bobby's gotten death threats and there's been a lot of negative talk about it, on the storyline. This is awful. We shouldn't have this. And I'm fine with it. It's intriguing, but it's getting stale. So it's got to end here, hopefully at Mania. But overall, Raw was decent. I'm waiting for Sunday. I got one more nice little thing here. Since we're coming close to Valentine's Day, I've got my movie of the week. And I'm telling you, if you haven't seen this 1981 thriller, My Bloody Valentine, you need to check it out. I'm not talking about the remake. I'm talking about the original. Of course, it has to deal with minors. And, Valentine's Day got canceled because a minor was going around killing people. And then they decided to bring the Valentine's Day dance back. And Lord knows what's going to happen next. But I'm telling you, folks, if you haven't seen that, check it out. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. I know this isn't a long one, but, I felt like giving a little scoop on the NFL, the XFL, and the WWE. Like I said, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Got 5,000 views. I was amazed. I'm like, wow, I didn't think anybody really watched me much. But for those that do, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm out.